What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. I wrote this for Rand Sports yesterday, but figured I'd do a video segment on it. Ryan Miller tweeted to Brooks Laich, at Brooks Laich, about skating in Los Angeles since they're both out there in the City of Angels now. To those of you new to the whole hockey and show business thing, why would they both be in LA? Ryan Miller is married to Noreen DeWolf from it's a Charlie Sheen show, Anger Management, and Brooks Laich's going out with Julianne Hough. So obviously, being in the show business capital of the world, is a place to be. But what I said was the Washington Capitals need a goalie. Having Brooks Laich skating with Miller, for the next 4 weeks before free agency can officially begin, can give the Capitals a leg up and sign him if they're choosing to go that route. Miller's not exactly a spring chicken, but they could use a veteran goalie. Coleman, Braden Holtby, maybe make Grubauer, trade bait, whatever. And I got the Rand Sports piece down there, so definitely read it and check that out. But if you're into that, again, I'm really intrigued by the move. I think it can be done. I think Miller can definitely help the Capitals. I think he can help a lot of teams. Another piece I did for Rand Sports, I'll throw that link down there too. The top 5 teams I have signing Miller. I didn't put the Capitals on that list at first, but then once this happened, it was like, oh yeah, they can definitely use them. And having Brooks Laich out there, and I wrote, I think it would be cool. It'd be a great great piece of hockey lore if the two of them come together and decide to join forces 3,000 miles from Washington D.C. while they're dating Hollywood starlets. I think that would be pretty cool. But beyond that, I just think Miller's going to go to a situation that's best for him. And I said ideally he's looking to be on the West Coast and compete for the Stanley Cup. If he can get those two things, so maybe play a similar role, like I said, in Anaheim, where he'd be, kind of a mentor to John Gibson. That, I think, would be his perfect, ideal. But, what are the Ducks going to do? Can they move Anderson? They can move him, and I think they get some good assets back. But, how much is he worth? And, stuff like that. But I think that there's definitely a role for Miller in Washington. I think Brooks Laich can, kind of put the bug in his ear and say, come on over here, help us make the playoffs again. Barry Trotz will be, he'll do a good job coaching in DC, but I just think that the Miller to the Capitals thing can't happen, and I think having Brooks Laich skating with him in Los Angeles makes a positive impact on that happening. And like I said, Miller wants those two things, but life doesn't always work that way. And if the Capitals come calling, I think he'd definitely answer the phone, and they could get something done, and see what happens with that. But anyway, that's this episode of the Power Play with CJ on Brooks Laich and Ryan Miller skating together in Los Angeles. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.